Yeah, I mean, and that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. Right?
There was no ESPN
that's like
back
legendary small thing happening right here. Like this happened here, right? That thing. Like I'm in the hollering contest stuff, I was into that for a long time and trying to get that rejuvenated. Just could not imagine what they said used to go on out there. I mean, having, what was it, Tom T. Hall? Tom T. Hall.
No, it's Spivey's Corner.
It's Spivey's Corner, right? I mean, like, and I think that maybe even Alan Mack was saying that Don Williams was going to come or supposed to come or did come. Jerry, what's his name? Little Jimmy Dickens.
Little Jimmy Dickens.
Yeah, I mean, like, I just can't imagine.
Yeah.
I just can't imagine. But that's the kind of thing that used to kind of mark us and,
no disrespect to anybody. Not to any soul on this face of this earth. But there's no way you could compare to Ermon Godwin.
Oh, no.
I mean, to get people from Spivey's Corner on on the Johnny Carson show.
For sure. Yeah.
Every year.
With the things that I've read that he came up with. I mean, how in the world do you have these ideas?
Ermon was full on. You think I'm sporadic. You guys look at me sometimes when I get in these ideas. I learned it from Ermon.
Yeah.
And Ermon, wanted to have the Super Bowl at Spivey's Corner. Now, everything he did was about promotion.
Yeah.
Promotion. I want to have, and they interviewed him and he says, well, we can't have that banquet at one time because we don't have anywhere in Spivey's Corner big enough to hold it. So we think we can break it down to about 25 sessions in the Green Top Creek. and do that.
Yeah.
And then he wanted to bring the USS Midway to Spivey's Corner.
Right. Well, see, that was, I read about that.
The drainage ditch behind his house.
The Corps of Engineers were going to dredge, right? But the thing about that is, like, you think about just what's going on in the world right then, okay? I mean, Ronald Reagan's the president, okay? You got the boys from Midway playing the state championship. You got Ermon Godwin, wanting to do. I mean, national media attention on this little crossroads in Sampson County, and people born and bred that the land just kind of spit out doing these great things, and that is the nostalgia, I guess. That
didn't Charles Carrault come?
I'm fairly certain
now nobody knows Charles Carrault anymore.
No,
but he was a big deal when that RV showed up, and Charles Carrault waddled out.
Oh yeah,
that was
a big deal.
He was, what's the guy? Used to be Bill Leslie, the Charter Traveler.
Oh yeah.
That was
like a national. He was
huge.
Oh,
he was huge.
Yeah.
That was a big deal. And Skylab, you don't remember that? That was a space station that we had, and it was going to come out of orbit in fall. And Ermon and the crew went out to Midway Elementary at that time, the old Midway Elementary, and put a giant X out in the ball field and said it's going to land here. And they were selling little bottles of Skylab repellent. And it was, they got on the news again. Daddy would watch it. He said, there he is again, boy. Look at that.
I just can't imagine it. I just cannot imagine it. I mean, it's so wild to know that right in your backyard, all that was happening, right? And that's...
I finally got to be in a group with Ermon.
Yeah.
And Ermon's thing was always, every time, okay, motion's on the floor, let's vote. All in favor say aye. Everybody in the room, aye. Okay, all opposed say aye. And Ermon was like, I'm against it. And we'd be like, Ermon, why are you always against it? He said, son, you got to leave yourself a way out. If 100% of the room votes for it, you ain't got much of a way to get out. If I vote against it, then I can say, I tried to warn them. It made perfect sense in a lot of ways. But, that you're right. There was a lot of promotion going on there.
Yeah.
And Ermon was the master. You just could not compete with that old guy.
Yeah, I never got to meet him really or didn't know him at all, but just read about him and from afar, it is kind of disheartening in a way to have missed it, right? And that's kind of, I think, not to play my fiddle here or the sad song, but that's kind of the millennial state, right? You just missed it a little. But the poor Zoomers, they didn't get any of it. Right? I mean, that's.
Ermon put Spivey's Corner on the map and that fire department. There was an objective to it.
Yeah.
And it became a premier fire department back in the day because of those efforts.
Yeah.